Without a monster, Israel's genocidal response to October the 7th is indefensible. The presence of a monster means that they are fighting an evil Bush baddie. And so the rules of the game change. Civilians can die in bone-chilling numbers, because who knows if they're really civilians. They may have been infected by the monster. And anyway, can we really trust the numbers when it's the monster who's reporting them? So, was a monster on the loose on October 7th? Initial reports certainly seem so. 1,400 killed, 200 plus taken hostage, bloodthirsty targeting of innocent civilians at a music festival, reports of pregnant women being sliced open, 40 beheaded babies, reports of some of them even being baked. No, it was hard to imagine a militant group in the middle of an existential do-or-die operation taking the time out to bake a baby, but howsoever. These acts are almost beyond human comprehension, and Israel and the US were quick to call monster. Hamas equals ISIS equals evil. Piers Morgan, over and over, stated that it was hard to imagine what a proportionate response should be to such a barbaric attack. In other words, Israeli carte blanche. Jordan Peterson, chomping on some beef, tears streaming down his face, tweeted, "Give him hell." Again, alluding to that eternal battle of good versus evil. The Holocaust was even invoked, with October 7th officially declared the worst attack on the Jewish people since the Nazis. The Palestinians were now effectively Hitler. But pretty quickly, the monster's features became distorted. The 1,400 killed was revised to 1,150, including 400 militants. So scorched were the bodies that Israel miscalculated its dead. But who scorched the bodies? Max Blumenthal's excellent research now indicates that the burnt bodies were most likely caused by Israeli Apache hellfire, firing at anything that moved in the chaos, including its own citizens. See the so-called Hannibal Directive. Human rights lawyer Noura Erakat contends that the militants knew nothing of the music festival, and that the revelers were most likely killed in the crossfire between Hamas and a panicked, humiliated Israeli occupation force. There's still no hard evidence of any beheaded babies, baked or otherwise, dissected pregnant women. Does this absolve Hamas of its crimes? Absolutely and obviously not. Killing civilians and taking them hostage is always wrong, which is why Israel created a monster so they could get away with murdering 20,000 civilians and counting, and holding thousands more, including many children, hostage in its prisons. So maybe there is no monster. Maybe the lurid tales of oven-baked babies are just another typically racist attempt by the Israeli regime to propagandize Arabs as amoral human animals. Or, if there is a monster, maybe it's just not the one you think. Maybe the monster is the one who makes up stories so it can get on with its dirty business in the dark without the irritating accusations of genocide and ethnic cleansing ringing in its brutish ears. Israel and the US need monsters. Without them, they don't have any justification for their killing sprees. The US's illegal and immoral war on